Yes. Oh, one of the most liberating movies about women to come out as well since 2020, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It came out in 2022 with the amazing Viola Davis at the helm there. Now, it was also based on the Oyo Empire and liberating female slaves and turning them to warriors. What more could we use to sort of depict the strength
of a woman? I mean, every time I watch the trailer, okay, yes, I've seen the movie, but every time that I see the trailer, like you just saw now, I am reminded of the resilience and the power that we have as women, and you know how we need more. So watching this sort of it's more of a reminder of how much it, consciousness, yes, that needs to be put into more involvement when it comes to women participation in leadership, in governance, in empowerment, right? Because I mean, we can't do this by ourselves. We need each other, to do this together.
I feel a speech coming on from Emem, but let's stop.
Yeah, I mean,
let's stop before she does it. But Winnie, did you watch this when it came out?
Oh, definitely, I did. However, I won't say my views, to be honest, I mean, take is totally. It's not different. I mean, of course, it's liberating, it's amazing. Yeah. But if you tell me one of the most liberating things about, I don't know, a movie that liberates women, I will literally say, Nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of, I mean, fine, it's not the movie we're talking about right now, but my point is that if I'm to think of my woman existence and think of that thing that literally puts me on that pedestal, the reason why I should be celebrated, childbirth.
Oh.
Simple. You're literally the sustainability of the world. Do you understand? And I think for me, that's literally what, for me, when I watch this movie, that's honestly what just took away that. Because the women were not allowed to procreate, to have kids. Yeah. And then she now, of course, she had a kid. She had to hide that all that time. So for me, do you understand? I sort of like get the idea. I get the idea of, of course, women, but then for me, the strength of a woman is not in war, it's not in battle. It's in the labor war, it's in the labor room. That's honestly the way I say it.
Well, you know what you just said actually just reminded me of a message I sent to my husband this morning, wishing him happy International Women's Day.
Wow.
We'll talk about it later, but I know we have to see the next movie.
Hey, we do. Let's see which one we have next. You know, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because, you know, my handle on WhatsApp, set in 16th century Zazao, that's Zaria in Nigeria. Yeah. I mean, Amina. Some people still feel it's a myth. Some people think it's a true story, you know, but the story has been so well depicted here that I feel like it's just so real.
And also, that particular movie won a lot of awards.
A lot of awards, true.
Lead actress, I can't remember her name right now. She won, you know, several awards for that role because I mean, Amina is like you said, she is, you know, built in our history, like she's somewhere there in our history, and those are the kind of stories that we need to tell our children's children to inspire them and let them know that you can be more. You can do more.
Lucy Ame is the name of the actor you're talking about, and when it comes to indigenous homegrown stories, this is one of them. A lot of kids need to hear this story, especially female children. Girl child need to hear this story.
I agree.
Because it was a gruesome time.
Yeah, and at a time where women were, even still this times, there are still certain parts of the world where women are still relegated. You know, so imagine a time where it was even worse, you know, and here she is, you know, coming forth to fight for the freedom of her people. It's very inspiring.
When it comes to movies for women, about women, inspiring women, we have amazing ones. One of the ones that, as a child, or as a younger person, inspired me was this animated movie from Disney called Mulan. The amazing Mulan. Now, the original movie was 1998. I think another one came out in 2021?
No. It was 22, 23.
Okay.
I think it was last year, actually.
Okay.
I think it was last year. So that's the live action one. That the live action one
came out. So there was so much about this movie that made me laugh, made me cry, makes me reminisce. she wanted to go and defend, she wanted to go and fight on the side of her people. And because she was a girl, she wasn't let.
Couldn't do that, yeah.
She wasn't even let train in, amongst the guys.
Yeah, so she had to disguise herself. To look like a man.
Yeah.
So, and every other guy thought that she was a boy, like she was like them. It was so, that story, Mulan gets me every single time. Every single time.
All right.
Yes, I know we have to see other
I'm going to check out the live action one sometime soon.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Which one do you prefer, Winnie? A live action or animated at any point?
Animated. I think it just has the special effects that literally just takes it to another level and all that. But I mean, they're doing great with live action, right? But then again, I think Mulan is one of those, for me, the story there is actually really strong, right? It still just goes around women trying to be more and people literally trying to limit them based on their ideas of what they think and where they think women should be and all of that. And I love the fact how, the theme for the International Women's Day, inclusivity, and inclusion and all of that. It inspires inclusion because, women should be wherever they want to be. Do you understand? Whatever they want to do, they can definitely go and get it. We all know women are dogged. Do you understand? They put their minds to something and they definitely deliver on it.
Now,
and really
I wish we could continue talking about this one, but at this point, we have to, pull up Wonder Woman 84, WW84. Amazing movie here. Check out the trailer. WW84, Wonder Woman 84 is a 2020 action fantasy movie where Wonder Woman, amazing DC character, finds herself battling two different opponents. Maxwell Lord, who was a shrewd entrepreneur, and also Barbara Minerva, who was her friend, then turned foe. It was really... I wasn't really sure about the storyline from the beginning, but the effort they put into it to make it work, okay. But Wonder Woman is always so graceful. And beautiful. Yeah.
I think Gal Gadot actually embodies the superhero costume really, really well. She's like, oh, I'm gonna be sexy, but I'm gonna, So it's so really nice to see, and I love it. Yeah.
There was a particular scene in that movie where she rushed into, I think it was a bank robbery, and she blocked every single bullet that was supposed to hit children that were on like a field trip at the bank, and that's the scene that comes to my head every time. I say, okay, well, I'll do it once. But let's move on, though, and hear your thoughts. I would love to know what you think about our movies for today's International Women's Day. You should go watch it, feel the inspiration a little bit more. At this point, let's take a break.
Yes, take a break, and we'll be right back.